think I would have looked better with hair, but still not bad. Not bad at all. No. You might think me vain, but I honestly think I am pretty, even without the hair. Absolutely stunning. Have you ever seen such a winning smile? You know, that smile wasn't always there before. I think my smile is more beautiful today than the day I got sick. I think it's because it's more real. You know, I did have some help. I have great friends. The best. I think one of the scariest things a doctor can tell you is you have cancer. And maybe you know someone that has heard those words before, or even you have yourself. Personally, I know someone that has, and they told me that one of the most important things that is helping them on the road to recovery is the support system they have around them. The support of friends and family can be critical to a patient's recovery. Today, we'll be looking at Mariana's support system and what it means to her. I dedicate this performance to Camden, my friend who is still battling his battle with cancer. The Bald and the Beautiful by J.J. Jonas. When I was diagnosed with leukemia, I thought it was the end of the world. Well, now that's not quite true. At first, I just didn't believe it. And then I started to romanticize it. I know, but there's just not much romantic and beautiful about vomit dripping from your lip. I'm sorry, it's just true. There's not much romantic about chemotherapy treatments and hospital visits and a churning stomach. It's not even a pleasant experience. What a joke. You know, we're given phrases and euphemisms like, oh, this might cause a bit of discomfort. The truth is, you're hunched over a toilet bowl, puking out your guts, and you've never felt closer to hell. That's not discomfort. Discomfort is something they tell you so that it's easier when you go in. It's a little like saying, now Mariana, we're gonna hit you with a sledgehammer numerous times. You may experience some discomfort. And you go through all of the typical emotions, only they're not typical to you, only typical to those that have seen them and thousands of patients before, right? And you start to hate their cheery dispositions promoting positive vibes, because when reality sets in and you're hunched over that toilet bowl and your hair is falling out in clumps on the floor around you, there's very much little of anything that can make you feel good. It's just not good. Well, Miss Mariana, how are we feeling today? Well, I just got finished puking my guts out and I've never felt this good before. Plus, my hair is falling out. I don't know about this wee business. Well, how about a nice breakfast of scrambled eggs and jello? Yeah? No thanks. I just finished puking my first breakfast off the floor and a patient custodian came by with no sense of smell to mop it up. I don't think they're like this. Really, the people care. It's just hard. You know, a pastor came to talk to me one time about the will of God and how I should feel blessed to be his instrument. Really? No, half the people I know think I'm being punished for something I did or did not do, and then the other half think I'm supposed to be learning some kind of life lesson. I think that's ridiculous. And the chemo treatments are bad enough, but going back to school is even worse. I can deal with the stares, but I don't don't look like myself. My hair's gone and I lost a lot of weight. And I know all that about inner beauty being more important. I do. But tell that to the skinny, sickly, bald chick at school that can't get a date for the prom. And it's just hard. I got kind of wimpy after a while, and that's what my friends said. It's true. And they understood. They just couldn't take it when I said I couldn't bear to go back to school. No one was cruel to me. They just treated me like every day was my last. And I told them that treatments are usually very successful and I'll be fine, but you get a skinny bald queen saying that with no hair, and everyone just kind of nods and looks at you with sympathy. Even the teachers treated me and gave me extra time that I didn't even need. Well, all but one. Miss Jensen. She gave me even more work. But after one particularly tough chemo session, I didn't go back to school. The next day or the next, and a couple of days walked by and Miss Jensen showed up at my door. Mariana, you could well enough be doing so many more things than this. I forbid you to just be sitting here doing nothing, watching music videos. If it's visual stimulation of what you need, then I can give you my Broadway musicals. But I'm not going to allow you to just sit here and do nothing. Who do you think you are? You are not me. You're not the one with cancer, with chemo treatments and having your hair fall out. Talk to me when you know how that feels. Forbid it. Just back off, lady. I wanted to slap my hand over my mouth, but it was too late. She stood there so still and turned around and walked out. A couple days passed and no one was calling me, not even my two best friends. I thought they'd all moved along, but I thought I might as well do the same. Then, one day, the doorbell rang. They're standing on my porch are my two best friends and Miss Jensen. Bald as eagles on my front porch of their own free will. Surrounding them on my backyard was people from my school. I wanted to cry. They chose to do this. You know, no matter how much you know about inner beauty being more important, about friendship, it means the most to know that you are loved. And that's what makes you the most beautiful of all.